Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have an old friend here in my cask. It's the Loch Lomond, 18 years of age. But today it's a new bottling, and the Loch Lomond distillery changed proprietors. I visited the Loch Lomond distillery the first time in 1994, and unfortunately there was no tour available and we had no connections to the production people, so doors kept closed, and I tried year after year to get a visit, but no chance. Then in 2013 there was a chance to visit the distillery, and I gladfully flew over and had a visit to the distillery. And in former times it was a very unpleasant looking place, lots of dirt, old walls, bricks partly cracked and not good looking. But today the distillery is bright, shiny, white. They did a lot of work on the outside as well as on the inside. The inside is clean, you can eat from the floor. And in the inside there are two column stills where they produce grain whiskey, then two Inchmurrin stills. Well, they are different. They are two normal pot stills with a pot, and then on top there's a rectifier on it with 4 levels, 4 floors, where plates where the distillation is intensified so that the resulting spirit is clearer. And then there are 2 normal pot stills, quite pear-shaped, which will result in a hefty, voluminous malt whiskey. And so they are able to produce a single blend. Yeah. I had some of the Loch Lomond already here in my cask. Last was the Inchmurrin, which is a heavily peated whiskey from the Inchmurrin stills, I think. So they call it Inchmurrin. And this Loch Lomond is produced for a long, long time now. The 18-year-old is on the market for at least 10 years, 15 years. It was quite cheap in the past, in the mid-30s, and then prices rose as sales rose up. And the bottle just before this, well, we now see the change because the new proprietor changed the appearance of the bottle and the content of the bottle. Now they switched from 43% to 46%, no chill filtration, no coloring as before. So a lot has been done to raise the level of the quality of the Loch Lomond. But prices rose as well. So the 43%, which runs out now, is around 50, and this bottle is around 60 euros, dollars, pounds. Have a look at it. The bottle is new. They have an engravement here and 3 labels, which is quite expensive to produce. Back label and 2 on the front. And the bottle is green as it was in former times. Well, the appearance changed to the better, the far better. A little fruity on the nose. And the Loch Lomond is a Highland whiskey, but it was licensed in 1814, so 10 years before the others, when the licenses were given to the distilleries in the Highlands in 1823, 1824, when King James after something, he said the Highland whiskey is better than the Lowland whiskey, so you're legal now. And they were, I think, close enough to Glasgow so that they got the license 10 years early, even lying in the Highlands. And the line which divides the Highlands from the Lowlands is not a geological one. No, it's a text line. It was drawn with a drawer from Greenock, which is on the south side of the Clyde, up to Dundee or Perth? Dundee, I think, on the, it's called further forth. So everything north of that was the highlands, and the south of that were the lowlands. Yeah, so it's an old distillery, but I think the modern buildings with the column stills in it, they are probably from the 60s, 70s. No, not 70s, 60s. There's smoke in it, definitely. And then little dry notes from green apple, probably grapefruit, and some oakiness appearing. Yeah, the oakiness is strong. Vanilla coming through. A little sweeter vanilla. So it's really complex. It's an 18-year-old. So there is a lot of different aromas in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, hefty. So it's spicy and juicy green fruit, and then some bitterness appears. And this is like, well, if you make your tea and forget the Assam Darjeeling leaves for 10-15 minutes, and then you have this really bitter, intense tea aroma. And this one appears for a short time and then turns over into an oaky aftertaste, a hefty oaky aftertaste. Still some smoke in it. Yeah. And this dryness from the apples and green fruit shines through. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. So if you do not like the oakiness, if you do not like dark chocolate or espresso bitterness, then this bottle is nothing for you. For all the others, it's hefty, it's intense, rewarding, but the character is oaky with a bitterness. So this is what remains in your mouth. In the nose, in the taste, it's much more unoaky, much more pleasant to the novice or regular user, but the aftertaste is something really special. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. There's always more to come.